We are back now with the Hot Box, going beyond the headlines, and tonight helping impoverished women around the world tell their stories. I'm going to introduce you to an organization called World Pulse. It's a Portland nonprofit that gives women a voice, and for the first time it's bringing correspondents to the U.S. I'd like to introduce you right now to Jensine Larsen, who is the founder of World Pulse, and also to Beatrice Achieng, who is a World Pulse correspondent from Uganda. And Beatrice, your focus is on girls' education, in particular in Uganda. Why?
I came from a family of 12, and I went through a lot of hard time attaining my education. My parents couldn't afford educating me, and I got this woman from America who supported my education. And I feel like someone should be out there ready to support a vulnerable child attain education, a girl child, because I believe if you're educated, you're able to educate others. I am now empowered. I got a job, and I'm able to educate other children, not only in my family, but around the areas I live.
How do you inspire change in Uganda when even something as simple as land rights and women being able to own property and things like that is so difficult? How do you inspire this change?
That's a right question. I had a land problem in my family myself, where I lost my brothers. Out of the 12, all my 7 brothers died of HIV/AIDS. And this was a scenario where my mother was alone, and there was no one to stand with her to fight for our land. And the community wanted to take our land. But then, through World Pulse, when my last brother, our firstborn and the last to go, died, I had no words to say. I was so lost in pain. I was totally depressed. So I emailed World Pulse in 5 words. I told them he died an hour ago. And I was confused. I had nothing to tell them apart from that. So they encouraged me. I told them about the issue of the land, and they encouraged me and supported me and my mother. And my mother stood for our land, and we have our land through World Pulse empowerment.
That's an amazing story. And Sina, I have to ask you, it's obvious why you bring people here to speak with us, but how can people in Portland get active and support your particular organization?
Well, they can tap into World Pulse just like Beatrice did all the way in rural Uganda, her computer. You can go online and tap into our network. World Pulse is an action media network. We're powered by women from 185 countries. Many of them are using internet cafes, cell phones from rural villages like Beatrice is, and you can go online and you can immediately connect with the many incredible, courageous leaders like Beatrice, support them, comment on their posts, and even if you just give them an encouraging word, like what Beatrice got when she texted our network, it can change their life and bring so much confidence for women and truly help them find their voice.
What do you want our viewers to understand about the developing world? Maybe a different perspective that they don't see or understand or hear every day.
Well, I want them to understand that we may think about these countries as poor countries, and this is about us helping them. It's not the case. This is not about charity. These women like Beatrice who are living on the front lines, they are the global experts that the world needs now to solve the world problems. HIV/AIDS, the water crisis, the climate crisis, human trafficking, they are in the front lines and they're building the solutions. Beatrice is, so are other correspondents. So we need to hear their voices, we need to be connected to them and support them, and we are going to benefit every bit as much.
Let's go ahead right now and take you to some full screens, because you can actually have an opportunity to hear from World Pulse, other correspondents, Beatrice as well, Jensine, everyone right there on your screen. Wednesday, October 5th, tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. at Portland State University, and Thursday, October 6th at 6:30 p.m. at the Mercy Corps Action Center. Both nights are free, and you can RSVP online. Just head to KGW.com. Thank you very much, ladies. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.